Do 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 do. Sound effects. I didn't open up the kiln yesterday because it did not cool down enough, and then this morning, this is Sunday morning, and I fired it on a Friday, all day Saturday. This sucker was hot, so hey, let her cool down. It's down way below temperature, which is good, and now I'm going to figure out how well I did. So it's going to surprise me. I hope not, if you know what I'm saying. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this rascal out, and we're going to go over here, and we're going to see how well I did. I'm just hoping that this is going to turn out pretty good, So I get this lid raised up. Doom, 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 doom. Da, da, da. All right. Oh my. And everything is just checking here. It's nice and cool. Well, it ain't cool. They're still warm. I got a happy person here. So he's still warm, and I don't see, he's all red on the outside, blue on the inside, and these here are what you call egg white. That's an egg white separator. These were part of Jeff's army. Jeff Kohut, he's a potter in Pennsylvania. He does a really great job with these. I made a few of them, and some I fired earlier in the year, and these are the ones that I had setting off to the side that I couldn't get in the kiln at that time. So I'm just going to set them all over here, off to the side. Da, 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 da. And I got some smiley faces. He got a rundown on the side of him. So got some smiley faces, got some unhappy faces, but hey, they all seem to turn out pretty good from what I can see. This guy didn't know whether to smile or frown, so yeah, cobalt blue on the inside, and some of that red, that's some of that synthetic glaze or it wasn't glaze, it was a synthetic powder that I got, and it's a nice red, so and at a cone 6 it's not bad. So little bitty tile that I put that piece on so that glaze would not get on it wouldn't get on the what do you call the kiln shelf. So hey, I am going to take this kiln shelf out. I had to move the camera out of the way, and I'm gonna get this kiln shelf out of the way and find out what's down below. It always scares me when I have to lift the kiln shelf out, because you never know what's going to happen or what's going on down below. So it always scares me, always. So well, we will take a quick peek here, see what's going on in the kiln. Okay, these were, let me see, I made some, and I never showed anybody of these. I didn't mark them or anything. It's just clay. But what I did was I made these out, and I set pieces of pottery on them so that it will catch the glaze, and they set off of the kiln shelf, which, a lot of people know that it will damage, the glaze and stuff. If it gets on your kiln shelf, it's going to damage it. But let me get out all these. Let me pull one of these out here, see what it looks like here. Okay, well, it turned out pretty good. It's a spoon rest. It's a spoon rest, so Turned out not pretty nice. Yeah. Okay. So I'll set that over here with that one here. I'm going to get in here and show you something. All of these little trays in here that I can see, and hopefully they all came out pretty good. You see this rain chain that I made this rain chain to where you can hang from your gutters, and the water will run down it. This just from one tray to the next tray to the next tray to the next tray, you know, from the top all the way down to the bottom. There's holes in them and everything. So, and that's what I made in here. So I have a whole bunch of these. I have enough of these, let's say, rain chain dishes that will, you know, you put them all together and you run it off your gutter. You can look them. You can look them up on online to Amazon, or a lot of the. You know, I don't know how many other potters make these. You know, so it's just a it's just a dish that you attach one and then another and another and another and another. You know, and you make a rain chain to where it will, let's say, you know, they're really decorative, and they, I had one fall off. Okay, but no, they serve a purpose. You don't have to have a gutter when you use one of these, because the water will follow it all the way down. As far down as you want it to go, it will follow. The rain will follow it. So, yeah.
Okay, moving right along. Yeah, I got a bunch of these rascals in there. The cobalt blue turned out really nice, so. Alright, that's all on that shelf. So. Man. Okay. I got a kiln post stuck to the bottom of the shelf. I don't know how that happened, but hey.
I see something that's going to disappoint me. Oh, man, I've got all these other pieces down here. There's some Kiln Shelf. I made some jugs. There's a couple other of those. Well, there's more than a couple. But there's a few of the egg white separators. I'm gonna get those rascals out. We're gonna get them all set out. But I see one piece that I wanted to come out good, and it doesn't look like it did. But hey, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna set them down here. So, and this is the piece that I probably wanted to come out more than anything. Yeah, this guy right here. I mean, that's the goofiest looking thing that I've made, but the handle broke. I mean, oh man, I don't know if what the problem was. That thing has been sitting here since June, and that's when I made it. And you know, I just never fired it up until here day before yesterday. But yeah, he lost his handle. So hey, you know, well, he ain't going nowhere then. I still like him, you know. He'll probably stay with me for a long time. But he had a friend, and this is his friend. Oh God, this makes me laugh when I made these two pieces. But yeah, and it looks like the glaze turned out. The glaze turned out nice. And that's a matte, or no, that's a gloss. That's a glossy green, is what it is. So, but he turned out okay too. So, but yeah. Hey, that big guy, that kind of saddens me a little bit. But hey, it's all good. All right. I got another little jug. So I've been making jugs for a long time. I started making jugs before I made any other pieces. I mean, I didn't even make vases. I made jugs. So I've been making them a long time. So now this is what I like to see, the way the different colors, actually it's different. It's two types of glaze that I ran through, or not glaze, but two different types of clay that I ran through here. And because this is just a clear glaze on the outside of it. Or no, wait a minute. I used wood ash, and I sprayed it down with wood ash. But there was two types of clay that I just kind of combined a little bit, and that's why I'm getting the swirling in this, because the wood ash covered it completely. So, but yes. Yep. This was the one I knew that would probably break, and I lost the handle on it, but I did not figure I'd lose the other one. Doggone it. That makes me really sad. And here's another jug I made, Decatur, Illinois, and you know this, and that's got wood ash on it, but it's also swirled with the two different types of clay. So all right, boom, boom, boom. Yep. Nice little spoon rest. Boom, boom. And oh yeah, And we got some more members of Jeff's army. Oh God, you know, I know. Jeff, this will make Jeff laugh. It will make Jeff laugh. I know that. Yep, bug-eyed guy. All right. See how many more of these things I've got in here. Oh, I got a bunch of them. It turned out pretty good. I do know that. Well, that's some more of the rain chain that I have. Were made to put together. I mean, I've got a bunch of pieces of the rain chain. So I think there's normally about 10 of the little dishes per rain chain. So that, I mean, you can make it with more, but there is so many pieces. You get a lot of pieces. That way, you know, it looks really, really good and decorative. So, but yeah. And all I do is just make a bunch of little dishes, and then I take some copper wire and tie them together. So that's what it's all about. But I will be, all right, last of the last. Hey, and there's that doggone handle that popped off of that jug. Man, I tell you what, that just upsets me. But hey, you know, one thing about pottery, you can never ever be guaranteed that it's going to come out in one piece. You know, you do your best and make it, you try, but you know. So hey, that's that's my kiln opening. You know, you know, it turned out pretty good. This is, you know, and most of these pieces are they're 6 months. I made them 6 months ago. You know, so for the most part, yeah. At least 6 months, or almost, or in that, you know, 5 to 6 months ago. So, you know, and for the most part, they've all turned out really well, and that pleases me. So, I apologize for not having any videos on for a while. So, you know, I've had some things. I'm going to be having hand surgery because my fingers, these two fingers right here, I'm having trouble making pottery. If I bend them down, they lock up on me. So hey, I'm gonna get that fixed, and I'm gonna be back in business here before long. So hey, it'll be good to hear from you, from my friends, and I know there's several of you that I do talk to, even though I haven't been doing no videos. So it'll be good to talk to you and see y'all again. Bye for now. Eddie's Pottery.